of Wasteland TV. We are here with...
I'm Pat Contri, Pat the NES Punk.
And what does Pat do?
Oh, I do a YouTube channel. I do NES reviews. I do a podcast. I do Food Like a Madness. I do books. I do documentaries. I do a lot.
What do you do your documentaries and stuff on?
Video game history, mainly. I also did this documentary I executive produced, not for resale, about mom and pop game stores.
Wow. So what are the other pile of movies there you got? I see there next to you.
Yeah, just DVDs of my YouTube show.
Ah, so you made copies of your YouTube stuff?
I did.
That's kind of cool. What was the book I saw you signing earlier? So did you write in that, write part of that?
Yes, I published 2 books, Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the NES Library and Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library. They review all the games libraries, both games libraries, yeah.
So, what was your favorite game to review in the libraries?
Favorite game to review? That's tough. The Legend of Zelda is one of my favorites on the NES, so that was definitely a big highlight.
And then the other one?
The Super Nintendo, I enjoyed writing. F-Zero was the first one I actually wrote for the book, so that one I remember. It was like a nice experience. I gave it 4.5 stars, I think, out of 5.
So what's the next? You gonna do another book soon?
N64 book is in development right now.
Wow. And what's your favorite game for that system?
My favorite N64 game. That's a tough one because N64 is not my first console of choice. It's an important console. That's a tough one. I'll just say, just because I'm impartial, I love the arcade of NBA Hang Time. But obviously there's so many great consoles on the N64. GoldenEye is fantastic.
Oh, GoldenEye is a legend for that system.
Mario 64, obviously, you can't go wrong. I enjoyed doing there was an Asteroids on 64. It was a great version of the old school.
What about the original Smash Bros?
Oh, Smash Bros is fantastic. I should have said Smash Bros as well. I love Smash Bros.
I think it's a really good fighter system.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting party fighting system. They sort of establish a new sort of like subgenre for fighting games, and the controls are so smooth on that game. So smooth.
Unlike Street Fighter, which went through a lot of incarnations.
Sure, I like Street Fighter though. Street Fighter is good.
You ever going to do a book about rating arcade games?
No, I don't see an arcade book being in the future, but that'd be interesting.
How about Atari 2600?
That's not really a console I don't have much knowledge of, the 2600, unfortunately.
So out of all the systems you've reviewed so far, which is your favorite?
The NES is near and dear to my heart. The NES is my first console, so that's always going to be my favorite.
So when did you get your NES? For Christmas?
Christmas '87, I got my NES, yes.
And didn't get off it since, huh?
Nope, made a career out of it. All right.
So, any last words you'd like to say?
Any last words? Oh, okay. Check me out. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitch every Wednesday night. And hopefully you follow the podcast and the other stuff I do.
Well, thank you.